because all it is get you sleeping, get you hungry, you know. And you think, you know, you see me, I'm paying my bills, doing what I gotta do to keep a roof over my head. But at the same time, I was hurting, not just myself, but just everybody that loved me, around me, you know. And things went sour, you know. And you know they say you have to pay for your consequences in life. So, jail, institutions of death, that's what got me there, jail. And I know I can't get another chance. I know I don't have the guts. Not even say the guts. I don't have the power to do it again because I'm gonna lose everything I have. And you know, I can't keep going back and forth and arrive the door of a jail because that's what they're there for, to let you in. And you know, me being here makes my life a whole lot better. And keep a smile on my face.
And you got so many people that is in recovery here that's been through some things. You'd be surprised, you know, who you come across, because like they say, you never know who might, the one you don't like will be the one to save your life.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, in my recovery this round, this is my second time being in recovery. And the first time I was here, I had a year clean and went back home. When I knew I wasn't supposed to go back home, and went back home, and an hour later I was getting high again, and everything must go south, and got stuck. Now that I'm here, I don't want to go back home. That's my people, places, and things. And they say you can't geographically change places, but in my opinion, you can, because it's everywhere you go. No matter, you know, it's everywhere. Trust. Once you are a drug addict, you know where to go. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna know who you look and be like, okay, yeah, what that one, yeah, exactly. So it's like, it's the willpower. You gotta have the willpower and the desire to stop, because only you can get this if you really put your heart to it and say, I'm done, and surrender to this program. Oh my God, I just got chills. Woo, let me tell you, it is so grateful. Oh my God, it is so good to be clean, to where you can actually concentrate and focus on something positive instead of focusing on how I'm going to get that next one, or, you know, who's going to come through the door with a bunch of money that I can rob. You know, it's like now, what bill do I want to pay? Or, oh, I can pay all my bills. Oh, look, I even got some, exactly, right? And, you know, go out and do things. It's like now, I could spend money and not have money in my pocket, be broke and happy.
That's right, you also.
Then to be broke and miserable. You know what I'm saying? And I don't like being broke, but, you know, I can actually sit up here and say, this is where my money went, this is this.
Something to show for.
Exactly. And then you have people saying, well, I don't know if I should ask, and you be like, is there anything you need? You know what I'm saying? Just call me. If I ain't got it, I know somebody that can help you. You know, what do you need? Just to be able to reach out to the next person, because you get your blessings that way too.
That's right.
You know, so that's why when I see somebody on the street and they say, I know they ain't going to go get what they're going to get, but hey, here's $1. I'll be like, dang, I shouldn't have gave that $1 because I need that dollar later. But then I look at it like, that's why, you know, it's $1. You know what I'm saying? Compared to what I done took from people, $1 ain't nothing. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So I have no problem with giving a quarter, $1, or whatever. You know, because then I know I'm giving it to somebody else, and then, you know, like I'll tell them, do something positive. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, it's lead by attraction, not promotion. You know what I'm saying? You gotta watch the person and what they're doing in their life, if it's different from their active addiction. Because sometimes we can get caught up, well, I can, in behaviors. That's my worst thing now, is my old behaviors still come out, and I'm fighting with that, because that ghetto and want to be on top, I'm going to get you first. Yeah, you know, but I'm sober with these addictive behaviors. You know.
At the same time, I don't think they're just addictive behaviors, because, like, all these therapists say, we all had problems before our addiction.
Right.
It's coming up now.
Yeah.
Not using it.
Since we use it, been magnified, basically. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, but you know, when you raised in a certain way, them behaviors come your lifestyle. And you know, and I've been raised in a certain lifestyle to where, yo, you know, I don't need. Let me tell you, I was raised by a man. I think like a man. Sometimes words come out my mouth like a man. I sometimes think I am a man that can stand up to a man because a man raised me. So I catch myself talking to men like they females, like they, you know, I'm going to treat you like you used to treat us in the back of the day. I'm supposed to make you feel like, hello, you know, I'm the man, but I'm the woman, making the man feel like he's the woman. And I have to get in touch with that. I have a problem with men. You know what I'm saying? I have a real hang up with men and making them feel like they're less than because of what I went through with men. You know, so I have identified that. Yeah, you know, but, you know, with me being in this process, people look at me and say, oh, look at the way she looks. She's mean. I don't want to talk to her. You see how she cussed him out the other day? She just... But that's just a cover. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm very picky about who I put in my circle. Because if you're not doing the right thing, I don't want you there, period.
That's right.
Because then you're going to mess up my good aura around me. And then you're going to sidetrack me, and then my devilish ways will come out. And I'm not trying to be in recovery and be miserable. I'm trying to be in recovery and have a choice today to say, no, I don't need to put myself through that. No, I don't need you. But if you need me, call me, but be at a distance. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got time for negativity. It's got to be all positive. And if you want me to help you, I'll help you. But at the same time, too, adding something to another is without parallel. The group is more powerful than one individual. Yes.
And I like what you said about about being able to not being given money now, because like even if it's $1, a quarter, or whatever, like we used to, man. You know how many car notes and houses we done paid for? How many food we done
people kids through school.
We did everything. We paid everything off with them for our own little hit, man. Like.
To get treated like dogs.
We would steal from people. We would go dead broke. We would take everything in our house and just go dead broke and homeless just to get a hit.
Yeah.
We would take all the money we owned just to get one hit. We would give him whatever we got.
Whatever they need, we would go and get.
But now we ain't got it.
I think that all depends on the drug of choice, though, because I haven't done no shit like that. The only drug I really use is marijuana. I used to do PCP, but...
How do you know how you act on PCP?
Huh?
How do you know how you act when you're on PCP?
Because I'm myself. How you tell me?
I'm just asking because
I'll just be real gloomy. Like, I look like zombie walking around.
You don't think.
But I never, I don't know. I got too much control over myself to be robbing off of somebody or selling something.
And see, marijuana was my choice of drug too, but I had to realize I was hurting somebody, not just me. I was hurting people that loved me because I shelled people out. And everything that I did, you know, I was mean. How you say? I had anger in me. Because in my lifetime, I grew up hard. You know, I was molested. I went through a lot of changes. And I looked at men as to take care of me. You know, I looked at men as I say, a gold digger. You know, I want the money. I don't want the man. You know, see you later, bye. After the money came along, I holler at you. You know, and at the same time, once I got broke, I went to go do it again. See, and I always looked up to the older men because the older men was the ones in my life that took care of me.
Right,
you know,
right.
I didn't have to go out because I smoked marijuana and steal and do all that other things, but I still hurt me in the process. Yeah. And in the longer way, as I came along and growing up, I still hurt me because the only person that's in pain is me. Ain't nobody gonna feel that pain but me.
Exactly.
So, in the same token, I end up in a jail, institutionalized for that marijuana, because that marijuana had me going to the next thing. When that man couldn't give me money, I started selling drugs. So, selling drugs got me somewhere I didn't want to be. And, you know, and I keep saying, because I'm smoking weed, I ain't no high. Bullshit. It's a high. It's a high that you can't. It's a high that you can't get away, because guess what? Every $5 you get in your pocket, going to the drug, right? It's
So
going to the drugs, man.
that's a problem,
And
right
that's
there.
the problem.
That's the problem.
Because guess
You're
what?
hurting yourself
You're
'cause
hurting
you don't
yourself,
have no money.
basically. And with though now, I feel proud of myself.
Right.
Not smoking no weed, not doing the things I used to do. I don't have to look at a man to take care of me because I
Right.
can take care of myself. You know, I don't have to go around and put my head down because I'm ashamed of what happened in my life. I can talk about it now.
Exactly.
I can feel better about it now.
You,
And don't have to be ashamed of what you, or anybody else say, because I know me.
right.
I feel good where I'm at today.
That's right.
You
No,
know,
that's right.
and
No, that's right.
my life, it had to take me. My mom always said you had to do something bad to get something good out of it. You had to go through the worst to come better.
Right.
And I believe that always saying because ain't nobody peaching and everybody in here ain't nobody perfect. Nobody perfect.
right.
But we all mess up and through life, through our addiction. But there's a reason we can come out of it. We can bring ourselves back
Right.
if you really, really want it.
But you gotta have the
But you
desire.
got to have desire to take it. Just like you have desire to take that bag of weed and smoke it, you got to have desire to get what you want out of life. Because guess what? The day ain't promised to us.
Yeah.
And we got to live each day as we live in like the promised land. I don't know what the promised land look like, but hey, I can pick it up in my head what it look like, and that's real. And today, I can say, I can walk around with a smile, with my head up, and I might got haters.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody got haters,
Yes, right.
but I'm gonna keep it moving. Because guess what? I ain't going back in that institution for nobody else. Because I got somebody that love me.
Right.
My higher power, my baby, my friends. Well, I'm improvise that because they always say you don't have no friends, but that's a lie. You can pick up a friend.
Right.
You can always get a friend that you can call my friend.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and not because it say people, places, and things where you go at, and it's really true. People, places, and things because you always got that one friend. Like, oh man, you know you want to stop, and you know it's all right to take a puff. It can get out the system in 2 days.
That's not a friend.
That's not a friend. You know what I'm saying? And in the same token, I believe by me coming in this building, made my life so much better.
Yes.
With though, you know, now I got confidence in myself. I got a heart because before I closed it there.
And then when you think that nobody knows you in this building, they call you by your first
First
name.
name.
When you walk through the door, you be like, you don't even know their name, but
Yes.
they know your first name, and they
Yes.
be like, yo, what they doing? Studying me or
Yes.
something? You know, what
Yeah.
part of the game is this? But you can actually feel that these people that works here do care.
That's right.
And now, I done been in 2 other
Couple of
programs
them.
besides here,
Mhm.
and I didn't like near one of them.
Yes.
But when I started coming here, and as of April the 2nd, I started really doing some work in my life and changing things of my behavior, my attitudes, because I had a real foul mouth. And I've calmed down a lot. And trust, you know, I still have that little slick tongue, but I'm working on that. But I have never went to an outpatient like this and feel that they really care. You know what I'm saying?
love.
Yes, when you don't love yourself, they are like boosting you up, giving you the initiative. You can do this. I mean,
Even
it
if
is
you
so
mess up.
much. Even if you mess up, they say
just
keep coming back.
That's
You
right.
know, and some people say, well, I don't feel that people that's not court ordered should be here.
here.
We're just as have the much right to be here because we know we need it.
That's
Just
right.
because you're court stipulated don't mean that we don't need it because we're not court stipulated.
That's right.
We know what we need. That's why we're here.
That's right.
You know, and some people just come here because they court stipulated and do the motions and go through and go right back out there. I done seen that happen since I've been here. Like I've been here for a year and there's only maybe like 4 or 5 people that's still here since I've been here that done fell off out of a whole group down to 4 people. Now it's a whole new group here. You see what I'm saying? So when you hang around, you get to know know other people and get to talk with them, and then you never know what you could bring out of another person just by you sharing your story. It'll hit them like, damn, I'm not the only one.
Right.
I'm not by myself.
That's
They
right.
are just like me. You know what I'm saying? Because I used to say, because I didn't do this and I didn't do that, but technically, yes, I did. Whether it's out there on the streets, I did it behind them closed doors.
That's right.
But I still did the same thing that everybody else did. So I had to get in touch with, I was no better than nobody else. And who am I to judge somebody of them walking the street and I'm walking the hallways in the house, trying to hit up every room that somebody was in. You know what I'm saying? Barging in, yo, what you got going on? You know what I'm saying? Instead of standing on the corner, hey, yeah, I'm for hired, you know, I did the same thing.
Right.
You know, so it's a lot of things that we get in touch with here, and they don't judge you. They
That's
just
right.
keep it 100 with you. And, man, I'm telling you, this process is lovely.
Right.
It is real lovely, and I am just so grateful that these people love me when I didn't even want to love myself. Still in denial. You know what I'm saying? But, yo,
It's all right today.
yes,
You know what,
it
man?
truly
Like,
is.
the
They
most
say
important
one day
thing
at a
is-
time.
Can
baby.
walk outside during the daylight and not at night. You
Never lied about
you know,
that.
they thought we only come out at night. They was like, then I thought, no, I can come out during the day. Then I walked outside and turned right back around and went right back in the darkest part of the house and said, wait a couple more hours. You know, now it's like we can go
Vampires.
outside in the daytime and do things in the daytime instead of at night.
Always
It'd be
try to
like,
freak
now
out.
I'm scared to go out at night.
Yeah.
I'd rather be out during the day so I can see everything.
Can I say something?
Yes.
You know what I just realized? God put us here for a reason.
Yes.
And I'm just starting to realize that we are here just for each other.
Right.
Right.
You know, and God put us here just to, if nothing else, just to talk to each other and just for each other's company, because He created us all. So He just wants us to love each other. So
Right.
that's our purpose. Our purpose in life is just to be another, what I'm trying to say is another inspiration to each other.
Right.
You know, because it's only one God.
Right.
Created us
That's
all.
right.
Right.
So, if nothing else, then just be good. You know how you say, love thy neighbor.
Mm-hmm.
So, He brings us all together just for that,
That's
if
right.
nothing else.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. You always gotta have a higher power.
And everything happens for a reason.
Reason.
We sitting here for a reason.
Exactly.
That's right.
And we all got
With
the same reason.
Yes.
And we
They
want
ain't
the
different,
same
and what
thing.
they think
You know what? I know y'all heard it before, but it plays in my mind every day, man. It ain't how hard you fall, man. It's how you won't if you won't get up, man.
That's
Yeah.
You
right.
won't get up and
That's
keep
right.
walking, then get out of that
You
fall.
fall, you
fell,
get up,
man.
dust yourself off, and
Yeah.
keep it moving.
And try it. And
Try it again.
Yeah.
Keep trying and keep trying.
And
Don't
it's
never
all-
give up.
What you
Don't
gonna
never
do
give
when
up.
you walk?
And that's all.
Mm.
That's it.
Well, we want to thank all of our speakers today and sharing a little light on their life. Hold on, a change is coming.
That's right.
And if you're ready to give yourself a chance and make a difference, come to STOP. This is a good program.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it
You can
is.
see from this little time that we had with y'all today,
We come
and
from
we-
all different lives.
different races, different life stories.
Yep.
You understand? But for the one thing that we're here together now, today is for recovery. We make one whole, and this is what we're doing today. Thank you very much.
With sisters and voices.
Thank you.
Good morning. We want to welcome you to another broadcast at Stop Recovery Radio, brought to you by Sobriety Through Outpatient. My name is Robert L. Washington, studio producer, and we are about to see a group being facilitated live, brought to you once again by Stop. You can see us on stop-recoveryradio.com. You can go to the website and look at our Ustream account, and you can also call in at 267-507-2320. That's 267-507-2320, or you can call us toll free at 1-800-660-7867. That's 1-800-660-7867. And with that, we're going to turn the controls of the studio over to those who will be facilitating the group. These are members here. These are PRIs, which we consider people in recovery. People who are doing some work. People who have found a new way of life and are doing all they can to maximize their potential for success, to empower themselves for successful living, that they can be all they can be, not looking back, but pressing. And I just want to thank everyone that's in the studio this morning, because I'm excited about this, to see these people here, like myself, people in recovery, just doing what it takes to get another day clean, and not just being clean and not just being in recovery, but once again discovering the different talents, gifts, and abilities, and just rediscovering our identities, and we're just moving forward. Ain't that right, group members? We just moving forward, making a difference in the world today. We not just recovering just to be in recovery, but we're in recovery and we're seeking to help somebody else. And that's the purpose of this Ustream account that we have. For those of you out there that are watching us, we understand that there are some people who may not be able to get out. Maybe there's some physical ailments or whatever the case may be that you can't get to a meeting. And so we want to thank these group members here that, thought it not robbery to take some time out of their grouping schedule to come together, and just so they can bring something to you. And I commend that. Early on in their recovery, they're thinking about others. So, and with that, I'm going to turn it over to the young ladies whose show that this is, and they will tell you more, and they will actually move it in the direction that it's supposed to go. And with that, I'll pass the baton to you ladies.
Yes, how you doing? Good morning. Yes, how you doing? My name is Juanita.
We are sisters with voices. Today, our show is going to be about jail, institutions, and death. So with that, I'll start off saying, I was in jail. No, actually, I got locked up around 14 times. Just doing what I wanted to do. Nobody couldn't tell me what to do. Jail wasn't a problem with me. It was a place for me where I can go sleep and take a time off from not using drugs. You understand? And, through my life in jail, I lost a lot of family members, due to my drug use. I wasn't there for them, wishing that I can do something to help myself, but I had no power, no control over it, and
It's like the first step.
yes, my life became unmanageable, and trust me, it did. I didn't care, I just wanted to do Tina, and now I'm in recovery. It's a good process.